The dream began 67 years ago when we built our hospital and opened our doors July 17, 1955.
The surgery are pictures of efficiency and staffed with trained personnel and equipped with the very latest in tables, lights, and the other items necessary for the protection of the patient.
We expanded that dream by building a new inpatient dietary wing, which should open their doors July of 2023. But now, we need to sustain the dream. We are starting our surgery center campaign, and we need your help in expanding and updating our surgery wing.
When patients have to travel outside of the valley, whether that's to the other side of the mountains, to the west side, or even up to Spokane, the burden is significant on not just the patient, but the patient's families who go to support them. And oftentimes surgical procedures aren't just a one-day event. That means that not only is that patient and their support system traveling for the day of surgery, they're often having to travel outside of the area for multiple days until they're well enough to travel back. And so we want to give those patients that opportunity to not have to travel, and we want them to be able to stay here, receive their much needed care at Tri-State, stay local, and be surrounded by their friends and family, which is really, evidence has shown that's conducive to better healing when you have a good support system around you.
Molly and I were both born at Tri-State. So to say that Tri-State feels like family to us is a true statement.
My grandparents were instrumental in the beginning of Tri-State back in 1955.
My dad served on the board of directors, and my mom was director of community relations for 25 years.
From the second they walk in the door, we try to make our patients feel like family as well.
And their families.
Yeah. We don't want people to have to leave the valley in order to get their surgery done. So that's why we're trying to grow our service line so that people don't have to drive to Spokane or to Seattle. We want all of them to be able to come to Tri-State so we can better serve them.
When you look at the population of our community, we are demographically more a senior citizen population, where we have more than 23% of our population over the age of 65 in Asotin County. And when you look at the next 10 years, that's going to increase another 16%. So we have to accommodate our aging population and be able to increase the number of surgeries that we offer to our community.
We've increased our surgical volumes at least 50% over the last couple of years. And, you know, Tri-State was originally built in 1955 with a footprint to support a much smaller volume of patients in our surgical department. And so we have a need to increase that. We anticipate that the entire project will cost about $4 million. And we are partnering with our foundation to raise $1 million. I've had the ability to work in several communities across the state of Washington, Oregon, and Alaska. I've never worked in a community that had such a profound investment in their community hospital as the LC Valley does in Tri-State Memorial Hospital. And they show that through the support that they provide us, either in words, referrals, donations, you name it. The support is just unbelievable. And it is the reason that this organization is still here. It's the reason that Tri-State is so incredibly successful. It's how we draw the phenomenal employees that we have that care for our patients each and every day. It is the life of this organization, from a CEO that's responsible for making sure that this organization is sustainable and providing the highest level of quality care. I'd like to sincerely say thank you to each and every individual who supports this hospital, because it's unbelievable.